Get started. Good morning, everyone. You guys still excited? Yes? All right, great. So we're here to talk about value teams. And actually, Jeff, in his keynote this morning, who was there? Okay, great. So it's actually a continuation on one of his learnings that there is a team around a product owner, not just one. So we're going to actually take a deeper dive into that. I didn't know Jeff's keynote was going to be about that, but he really set me up pretty well. All right, let's see if this clicker actually works. All right, so let me give a quick introduction about myself. My name is Ahmed Sidki. I'm basically, my background is a developer. Started my career as a developer, and then after doing a number of years in that and helping deliver many different projects and managing them, I did my master's in requirements engineering, which was a very interesting shift for me, and I couldn't stand it really after I finished it because it was very theoretical compared to a very sort of practical background for me. And that's where I found Agile. It was through my research, and this was in 2002. So I remember going up to my advisor and I told him, I can't continue my PhD on the same topic in requirements management, but I'd love to create or invent or discover a way of working that actually matches how people work in real life. And as you can imagine, a very old academic person looking at me and smiling, and he says, good luck. I don't know if that exists. And so I set out on this journey, and anyway, long story short, I did my PhD in Agile adoption and agility assessments from Virginia Tech. And then since then, I've been training and consulting with many different companies around the world. And recently, I joined Riot Games as their director of development in LA. Co-authored a book called Becoming Agile in an Imperfect World, president and co-founder of the International Consortium for Agile, and some of the other stuff. But anyway, let's get started. So before we get started, I'd like to make sure we're aligned on some of the basics, because maybe we're actually not aligned, and it has a lot to do with what will be coming up. So one of the things I feel very strong about, and I hope you guys agree with me, or else we're going to have to shift the topic of this session, is that Agile isn't a process. Okay? Agile is not a process. Scrum is a process. XP is a process. But Agile itself is not a process. So what is it? I like to define it as a mindset. So Agile is a mindset and what is this mindset about, by the way? Let's go back for a second.